What is up, Pisces? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner and quantum healer. So check out my website for certifications and personal bookings, including tarot readings. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to be using Tattoo Tarot for you today. And let's begin. Pisces. I heard doorsteps. They show me the Eight of Cups. You could literally be walking. They show me the Eight of Cups actually in the El Goliath Tarot. It's a panther walking up these steps to this really big doorway. I really like that because that to me is walking away from things that no longer serve you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're letting go of something. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this new beginning that you're wanting to create, whether it be a project or a business, it's just going to take time. It's still coming in, but as of right now, yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You're in the process of really putting in the work, right? Really putting in that hard work, that diligence. With the Six of Swords in reverse, if there is this sense of things are hard or things are difficult, even if it's just within your own mind, like if you're having a scarcity mindset or you're doubting yourself, that's where your attention really should be right now. Between the Six and the Three of Swords is another Three of Swords. You're in a very deep healing period. Healing but progressing all at the same time. And that's what this Capricorn season is about. We have a lot of planets hanging out in Capricorn right now. And Capricorn's about building legacy. So with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is the universe saying, don't give up. Don't be inconsistent. Continue to take slow, practical steps. Don't hesitate. This feels like someone who's really struggling to let go of this self-doubt or insecurity around what they're trying to build or what they're trying to accomplish right now. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups in reverse. So you may be in a time of really releasing things that just no longer serve you or things that are no longer in alignment with you. Okay, let's get into it. I like this because this means that new is coming your way. Actually, yeah, let's use Revelations Tarot. That's more fitting for you. Revelations Tarot is about like spiritual awakenings for me as a reader. So let's see what this consists of, my dear. Let's look at the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's an interesting energy because it feels like a twofold energy. Yeah, there's the Four of Pentacles upright. I was like, this feels a little like a teeter-totter. Like it's, I want to let go of this relationship, but it's, or I want to get rid of this job. You're wanting to get rid of something, thinking that it's going to make you feel safer or more secure in your body. But really, it has nothing to do with what's external to you. This is bringing something to the surface within you. So for instance, for example, if this is you wanting to leave a relationship because you're like, oh, well, it just brings so much chaos to my life. Is it that it's bringing so much chaos to your life? Or is it that there's a part of you that really enjoys having control and this individual is not like letting you be controlling? They very much are standing up for themselves and wanting their freedom. And does that make you uneasy? Because that is, you're going through a lesson of surrender here, and that's what's creating this dis-ease in your energy, right? Not feeling comfortable or that your heart can be open. There's a fear behind this, and you're wanting to protect yourself, thinking that it's other things external to you that you need to protect yourself from, but really these other things are highlighting something that you just need to be aware of and put some work into, and that's okay. So let's see what's standing in the way of this Ace of Pentacles. For Pisces, please. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. There's resistance to surrendering. There's resistance to giving up this need for control. The Hangman is the energy of surrender, but it is also the energy of new perspectives, right? So it's seeing very differently. Oh, wait, I do want this relationship. I just wanted it how I wanted it, right? And so it's coming to that new understanding of, okay, why do I want it that way? Because you don't feel safe. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is someone who doesn't feel safe or secure in the present, right? Feminine energy is very present. Queen of Pentacles is looking for safety, something that is reliable. And typically people associate reliable with predictable. And if things are not predictable, we tend to want to control things and have them the way that we want, because how we want it is what we perceive should happen and makes us feel safer, right? So if you're wanting your partner to do this, or you're wanting a coworker to do that, and they're not doing those things, you could see it as not safe or not secure because it's not predictable, okay? Like this one here that doesn't want to stay where it's meant to. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles now. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this has to do a lot with just wanting to protect yourself. That's the theme of this reading. There's nothing to protect yourself from, though. There's not. I actually did a meditation the other day, and it spoke on danger, right? And so danger is only present when we give life to it, right? When we give life to it. When you give it that power to seem dangerous, to seem frightening, to seem so impactful that it is going to be debilitating, that is when it becomes that. But if you give yourself that same belief of your confidence to overcome it, your confidence to stand your ground, your confidence to see the situation clearly, then that fear, that sense of danger gets smaller and smaller, because what you're really doing is you're rewiring your nervous system. I'd suggest doing meditations that have no sound, or breath work that has no sound, because sitting in that silence and really becoming more aware of your physical body and the sensations you have in your body will help you feel safer in your body. And in turn, you're going to realize, okay, is it this person that doesn't make me feel safe, or is it a memory I have with this person that I still need to heal from, right? So basically like trauma, right? And that might be something to discuss with them. Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands tells me that you're putting in a lot of time and energy to actually defending yourself, to really protecting yourself. It's a very defensive energy. And you might distract yourself with work and projects instead of really sitting with what needs to be addressed. And that's why the universe is like, hey, it's time for a change. It's time to really fix these things, heal these things. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. Let's look at the Six of Swords here. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Six of Pentacles and the World. So this is a runner mentality. And this is like, if I just run away, if I just ghost, if I just don't say anything, this is your plan. Like if I could just go in a different direction, not say anything, and just leave, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to get back into balance. I'll enter into this new cycle. This feels like someone who is planning to leave in silence, and that would close the cycle. It would make them feel more at peace within themselves, but there's still this lesson to learn around it. So let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. I'm waiting for the Five of Pentacles to come up, which is like abandonment. Yeah, Sun in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. They are very hesitant towards taking action on this energy of oppression, of depression, of feeling like less than, a really low, heavy energy. And that's what's stopping this ace, this new beginning, from coming in. This new cycle is not going to come in until they learn this lesson of learning to feel safe in their own body. This person's just struggling to feel safe right now. Yeah, Ace of Swords reverse, because they're not seeing the lesson quite yet, right? So I'll use myself as an example. No shame, right? No shame here. So if you've been in an abusive relationship, right? And you think that by leaving the relationship and going into another relationship, you're going to be fine, you're going to be safe. No, because you haven't addressed the parts of you that are still anticipating those similar patterns or attracting those patterns. And so you're probably going to attract somebody with similar characteristics and find yourself very triggered in your partnerships all over again, because you're not learning the lesson of, oh, it's not about the people I'm attracting, it's about the reason why I'm attracting these people, right? What part of you does not feel safe in your own skin? What part of you does not trust others, right? What part of you needs to understand that you do not have control over the external? And in order to feel more safe and secure, you need to learn to meet your own needs. And that's where self-care comes in. It's preventative care is what self-care is, right? Aftercare is when shit hits the fan and you're like, oh, I need to go to therapy. I need to start meditating. I need to do all of these things to make myself feel better. Well, the question is, why haven't you consistently been doing those things? So when shit does hit the fan, it doesn't impact you as heavily as if you were to not do those things. Okay? That's what this individual is going through. So just be mindful of that. Let's look at the Three of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse. Sorry, Knight of Swords upright, Three of Swords in reverse. You're going to start to see really clearly what needs to be healed. It's going to happen after you walk away from it, and, you know, space, time does allow us to energetically detach. I went through this lesson as well. It's a great lesson. I loved it. It let me see a lot of what I contributed to certain dynamics. And that's what this person's going to realize. They're going to be like, oh gosh, I need to do all these things, but I actually got to like really stick with it if I truly want to heal. That's what's going on here. So let's look at this Three of Swords. But the initial idea to leave, to walk away, to ghost basically, is because they want to feel safe again. And this is when the new beginning comes in, right? Because they're realizing that they've been seeking this recognition externally, and this new beginning is more about them giving it to themselves. So meeting your own emotional needs, realizing that you are capable, you are strong, you can do this, you can set boundaries, you can do everything you want to do and have a partnership. This feels like a really big lesson in codependency. This doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. This could be family, it could be work, it could be a friendship. But this is someone who's learning to stand up for themselves in a way that is very compassionate and unbiased, right? It's almost like, and I know some people might be like, how can I stand up for myself in an unbiased way? It's as simple as saying like, hey, this is important to me. I really need to do this. I understand that that's important to you, but I don't have the time to do that today, right? So let's compromise. It's like standing up for yourself instead of people pleasing and saying, yeah, I won't do what I really need to do because I don't want to upset you, and we could go ahead and do what you want to do, even though it makes me uncomfortable. Or it puts me in a really bad financial position because now I'm not focusing on the things that would help me build my finances. Okay, so it's lessons like that. This is about boundaries. This is about standing up for yourself. And this is about taking the space from the situation or this person or these people so you can learn that lesson and have a more solid foundation in who you are. So regardless of what's going on external to you, no longer affects you. You're basically working on the lesson of becoming unshakable, right? And learning that if you are ever rattled just a little bit, you have the tools now to deal with it and you don't feel shaken to the core. Okay, let's look at the Two of Cups. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away. It needs to happen right now though, because you're making a new contract with yourself. Yep, and then you're gonna make the decision like, okay, I'm ready to talk now. Page of Cups. There goes the offer. Like, okay, let's discuss this. I have a newfound confidence. I know where I'm gonna be. Page of Cups. This space is needed. The contract is, this is just not a healthy situation for this one person. I could tell that by the energy of this one person. They don't feel safe. They don't feel secure. And safety doesn't mean that somebody's being physically abused. Not feeling safe could also feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells or your partner's constantly mad at you. It's a dysregulated nervous system. So exposing yourself in mild ways to uncomfortable situations like taking cold baths, right? Or taking a cold shower or meditating without music. That's putting yourself in a very uncomfortable, right? Unfamiliar situation, and where you're in control, right? You can get out of the tub when you've had enough, right? You could get out of the meditation when it's starting to frustrate you and explore why it's frustrating you. These are ways of regulating your nervous system. Right? What is it? The amygdala, basically. The fight or flight. Okay? I think so. Not sure. Double check that. But I'm not a doctor. These are for entertainment purposes only. Look at the disclaimer in the description box. Thanks for watching, though. This is what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead and book it down below. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And I'll see you next time.